Ring ring.
Hello?
Hi, is this Zach Jerome?
Yes, it is.
Hi, I'm the group's account manager with the Minnesota Wild. My name is Nathan Stamp. The reason I'm calling is I'm looking for the person who would plan group outings for the Plymouth NYZ Adult Men's Basketball Association.
What do you mean?
Well, who organizes group outings for your organization? Would that be you?
Yes, it would be.
Great. I wanted to ask you a few questions to better understand what type of group outings your organization does and see if there's something that may be exciting for your group to come to a Wild game. Can you give me an idea of what type of events you have done in the past and what criteria is most important to you?
Absolutely. In the past, we have done dollar beer nights, trivia nights, and some other events similar to those.
Okay, well, can you tell me a little bit more about the experiences? What did you like about them? What did you dislike? And what would you do to make those experiences better?
We usually have a good turnout. It is relatively inexpensive, and the people enjoyed coming out.
Okay, well, how many people attend on average? Do you include spouses and families? And how many total members do you have within your organization?
We have 11 teams consisting of 9 players each, and usually all people show up. We have not yet included spouses and families, but are open to that option.
Great, thanks. What are your goals that you'd like to accomplish with your audience?
We like to have these events in order to raise some of the funds for the organization, as well as to make sure that the experiences that the men have within our organization is one that is as inclusive and fun.
What time of year does your group prefer to do outings? Do you prefer weekends or weekdays? Do you want to focus on a big-time opponent or a special entertainment act? Our season runs from October through April, and we're going to do an outing with the Wild. What time frame would fit best with your schedule?
We usually like to do outings early in the season. We have league games on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and the occasionally tournament on the weekend. So our off days would work best. We don't have a preference on big-time opponents, as most of the guys just go for the game and coming together as a team. If you could find a way to work us out in the month of November, that would be terrific.
When you do an outing, who usually pays for it? Do the members pay, the organization, or is there a split between the two?
When we have an event, the organization tries to cover most of the cost, but if necessary, the members are usually willing to chip in $5 to $10.
So what price range fits best within the organization's budget?
We usually like to stay within the area of $15 to $25.
When you do an outing, how do you usually promote it? Do you use email, flyers, and newsletters? And how do you want to get the word out to information in the hands of every single member of your organization?
We are heavily relying on email as well as word of mouth. We have each member's personal email as well as weekly reminders of what is coming up with the coaches should go over each week.
Great. How are your decisions made for your outings? Do you decide, is there a committee, or do you have to present outings to anyone, and how long does this process generally take?
We will meet with our board, but ultimately I have the final say. This process doesn't take too long, usually just around a week.
Awesome. Well, Zach, thank you so much for all your information. Based on what you've told me, I feel as though I have a great idea what your members will enjoy. Are you aware of the skills challenge for the NHL during the All-Star break?
Yes, absolutely.
Great. Well, we'd like to have you and our organization members compete in a similar event. At halftime, we would hold skills competitions on the ice. We would draw contestants at random, and it would be formatted just like the current NHL skills competition during the All-Star break. The winner would receive a trophy and a $30 certificate to an upcoming game.
That sounds terrific.
Awesome. Well, tell me how this sounds. You're interested in bringing the Plymouth NYZ Men's Basketball League in November. We have an upcoming game against the Chicago Blackhawks on the first Saturday of the month, and they are a great team, which is always in the playoffs and one of our rivals. We can arrange some good seats for your members